All right, hello everyone. So today's Friday, finally. Okay, here's what it's looking like. This is gold. So let's take a look. Remember, with gold, we're down here, and this is a zone we want to buy. Remember, we've got the Saturn line here. So what did I say? Wednesday, Thursday, we're looking for swing lows down here, and you can see Thursday was a nice one as well. And I said, here's the Saturn one. I said, it doesn't have to be spot on. It could be up and down a little bit, but as long as it's around here, we're all good. Today, I got 1048 there. I don't have a price for 1048, but you can keep an eye out for this. If it dips down, you're good to buy. If you bought yesterday the dips, you should be okay. This is the weekly. I drew this, as you can see, weeks ago. We should get back up, right? So we're looking to go long. Also here, we're in the target zone there. 46, as you know, is 1810, right? So 1810. And also, if you take a look at here, we had 1823, 1810 is here. 1810, Okay, so this is 1810. We're pretty much on there. And then we had this low point here at 1804. But at the end of the day, what am I saying? Every time it dips back down, you should be going long. So Wednesday and Thursday were swing lows. Astro hours yesterday, spot on right there. Okay, so if you went long here, you should have been okay. This was also an okay to go long, as you can see. If you went long here, your stop loss should have been under the low of that there. If we come back down again, it's okay to go up. Okay, and that's basically it. Okay, because from these lows, we want to be going up now. All right, and that's just how it is. Now, 1810, 1804, they're still down there. Okay, so Wednesday, Thursday being swing days, and the market being down, we won't be looking to go long. So if if there's any retracement, you can go long. You can also go long at Astrals at the daily pivot. This zone seems to be pretty much filled, and no gaps are here. So this zone is okay to be going long as well at the end of the day. So basically that's it. If you took financial astrology from me, you would have had this in the morning. Okay, however, I put these in. These are all coming in afterwards, 9:30 and onwards. Okay, I've already put the hours in the members area a long time ago, like an hour or 2 hours ago, so you can see them there in any case. Okay, and we're starting here with our 11:30 time zone here. But this was an Astro hour. If you sold up here, you would have been okay. Covered the trade already here. And if the market mucks around, which it should muck around, because I don't see any need for change in the market astrologically anyway, until 11:30. Okay, so until 11:30, market might just be mucking around here. There's not going to be much change in the market sentiment until that time. If we're still hanging around here in the lows, you can also use your ATM indicator here, your PST. If you want to go, if you're using it, and if you want to do the 1 hour time frame, you can do so. The 1 hour time frame is great for getting into a trade. You can use it with trends as well. All you have to do, let's see, let it come here. Let me just sort it out. If I make this a little bigger. If you're using your 1 hour time frame, all you got to do is let it come down to the lows here or here. And once it's down, you can go up. So all you got to do is look out for those levels where the market should bounce off. So for example, if there's a break here, there should be a target down here, which is your blue dotted line 41. That gives you a price of 18.18. If the market comes even lower into this zone 31, that's 18.12. All right, so you already got 18.18 and 18.12 on the radar. And, those levels you can look out for. If the market comes into 18.18, 18.12, you're like, yeah, not a bad place to get back in the game. All right. So you can also do that on your 1 hourly. The hourly is actually pretty good when you want to get into a trade and you already, did your technical analysis and you understand your direction. So the minute you understand your direction, if you want to sell, you can sell. If you want to buy, you can buy. Even here, look, see how the market broke out. Market came to the target, 57 there, and then it just started shorting off. And it was also an Astro hour, right? So it's an Astro hour, plus it's a target of the breakout, and great. So now we can sell off. Okay, so that kind of stuff you can also do. It's pretty cool if you're using your PST indicator as well. Okay, I'm going to get back into the 15-minute chart, and we'll keep it there. So you can go back and forth between the 1 hour and the 15-minute, or whatever you want to do as well. All right, so until then, not much to talk about. And if you took a trade, because most of you have taken astrology from me, so if you took that trade, you should have covered your trade here by now, because that's the opening and the daily together. All right, on the daily, we're nice and low, so we've got targets 26, 27, 28, 1833 to 36. So 1833 to 36, I'm just going to bring this down into 1836, 1833. This is your kill zone. All right, so I want to be in this zone. Okay, that's the target. So if you're going to go long from this level, you should expect the market to get up there. On the weekly, if we do have a reversal next week, we should head upwards. Okay, what you can also do is just chill out and don't do anything today. And then what you can do is see if the market will close above, okay, Thursday or Wednesday or Tuesday's high, okay, because we are going to go up, and we should get into also 1856. So I'm going to put that 1856 up there as well, so you already know what your targets are. The 1856 is going to be a target for next week as well. All right, so that's your 1850. Well, let's make it a round figure, 1855. That makes sense. All right. That's how it is. So let's take a look at SP500. Now with the SP500, as you know, this zone's also a buy zone, and I talked about it yesterday. I also gave you the swing days on Monday. So if you're doing what you should be doing, everything should be honky-dory. If you're new, if you haven't taken financial astrology or technical analysis from me and you don't know what you're doing, drop me a line, because you get yourself into trouble. Now, SP500, we had Wednesday as a swing day, and I talked about it yesterday. If the market comes down, you can go up, because Wednesday is an SP500 swing day. Monday was a swing day. Okay, that's your Monday. Monday, market swinging down. Wednesday's a swing day. Wednesday marking a low, as you can see right on the blue zone there. And let's see, that's Wednesday. Whoops. What's going on? Okay, this is Wednesday, as you can see. Market just making lows and going up. So that was an Astro hour, which you could have gone long from. That was a nice swing down. And this also, market swung down, as you can see, and the Astro hour, see where the breakout. So that's basically it. If you joined the gang yesterday, Thursday, there you go. That's your Astro hour. Market pulls back nice and easy. Nice and easy. 6 o'clock right on our Astro hour. If you went long here, your stop loss should have been just underneath there, and you would have been okay. So what we want to do is Friday going up. All right, so we should break above this. Let me just open this up a little bit for you. Okay, here we are. Okay, this is yesterday. We are actually here. All right, you're not seeing that bar on the PST, but it is spot on. 31, 4,240, 4,240 is your daily pivot. All right, so coming back into the daily pivot, this is nice to buy. It's above that, it's broken above that. So 4,240 coming into this zone right on your daily pivot at Astro hours. It'll be nice to go up. All right, and that's that. And on the weekly, we should kind of like push up before we go down again. Okay, but remember, the trend is down and we want to go down. Remember, I told you guys until 2024 spring, we're going downtown, right? So we should be heading all the way back into this zone, hopefully, and then we're going to go along or into this zone. So we're just coming down, basically. All right. So in the meantime, though, what you can do is go up in order to come down. So if we go up on the daily, as you can see, we've got targets from 42 to 45. That's going to give us a target of 4,288 to 305. 4,288, which is your weekly pivot, which is pretty much there. 305 is here. This is your target zone. All right, so we'll probably come up to the weekly pivot. You want to have a good trade today. You can just buy a low if it comes back down and then push up into that target and that target there. Just be mindful with Astro Hours because weekly pivot, it does have a sell reaction more often than not. So if we head up there, the market may sell off. Don't be too greedy. If you buy, take your profit, call it a day. Euro dollar. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. What's going on with my chart today? All right, so whatever. Now, with the euro dollar, remember, same kind of technique. Okay, we said, remember, want to go up. Remember, with the euro dollar as well, Tuesday and Friday are swing days. Now, if you take a look at where are we today? Okay, this is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, right? So Tuesday, swing day, beauty. So if you went long on a Tuesday, which you should have, because I did say so, I hate to say it, but I did say so. We're down here, right? That's your Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Market makes a low Tuesday. Beauty. Wednesday, you could have got in right on the retracement, and that's your breakout. If you missed it, Wednesday, you should have been okay. Thursday, you should have been okay. I mean, there you go. Okay, Astro Hours. If you just put your Astro Hours like I do, things should be working out. And once you get a swing day, even if your Astro Hour doesn't match, just be logical. Okay, just be logical. What does that mean? Well, if you know technical analysis like we do, just be logical. You're looking to go up. All you got to do is to wait for that breakout. Market breaks out and just bang, you got to go. Okay, so it's not rocket science. Okay, so all you got to do is wait for those little breakouts. And when the market pulls back, you just, do it. So Friday, we should end up at a target. See how nicely it made that target yesterday? Because we had that on the radar. Daily, that was it. Now we've got a breakout. That's nice to see. Okay, nice to see. And all we've got to do is just push it up. See, that's a good retracement yesterday into an Astro Hour zone. And that's your opening pivot. And that's your chicka chicka bang bang. And yesterday, the daily pivot was here. It didn't come back. But if it had done, it would have been also a really good buy. But the opening was also good. As you can see at the Astro Hours, the market just bought from the lows and went into that target. Now what? Well, now we should head somewhere to short off. Okay. What's that? 1.0615. 1.0615. I'm just going to keep that in mind. Just bear with me. 1.06. That's your LCL1, isn't it? LCL1. 04, 015, 1.0615. 1.0615 is around here. But we should break this. We're going to go up. We want to go up into this zone and that zone there. All right. That's what we want to go into. So that zone is still there. You see the red dotted lines are targets. So what we'll do is this. Those targets are already there. So it's not a problem. Okay, it's not a big deal. But I just want you to put 0615 on the radar. The reason I want you to put it on the radar is that's the low of 2 weeks ago. All right, that's why. So might want to come up and have a little chat with this level here. So what can you do? If the market pulls back into any of these zones, you can also go back up. The daily pivot is here. This is not a bad spot either. Let me just refresh that because the daily pivot looks like it's down here, but it's not true. That's the daily pivot there. Okay, so every day you got to make sure you're on the right line. Okay, there you go. Here we are. Okay, so the market buying from here is not a bad idea. And that's it. We might just come back into this equilibrium zone, okay, which is not a bad idea. If it comes down here into your Astro hour, you can keep pushing up as well. All right, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Okay, slightly under the daily pivot. Why? Because this is where the market broke out. Okay, so if I was to mark that in, it's this zone here. All right, so the market may dip down just slightly a little bit and then push up as well. No problemo. Wait for the Astro hours and then go long. Make the weekly your target for today. Let's take a look at Dow Jones, NASDAQ, Bitcoin. Rightio. All right, so this is Dow Jones. All right, so this is yesterday, right? Okay, so these are the lows, all right, of the day. Remember, on this one, let's take a look. Monday was a swing day. Okay, so this is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, right? Monday, market falling down, and then we've got Thursday, Friday. So we should be like into there somewhere. Okay, so this is the zone we broke out of. So we should be kissing that again. We should bring ourselves back up a little bit. Okay, now what is it, 33,161. 33,161. That's this is your zone. All right, if it closes above the high of yesterday, we're going long on the pullback. That's the resistance of the day, because if you look at your PSD, we're right there. But remember, we're going to push up a little bit, okay? And we should go above this, and then we should sell off, okay? So our target is nice because we should be going back into this 50 zone, 37 even, okay? It's doable. Let me do this. I'm just going to take this and do that, okay? Coming all the way back in there, or if I do this, we should come back all the way in there. Okay, so we should pull back into here. All right, this is the big push, right? Disregard the minor up moves. Just push it down here. This should bring us into 37. Should be a discount zone. Premium zone, sorry. And then we should just sell it off. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of the lines here for obvious reasons. We don't need them. Okay. All I need, actually, basically all we need is just to see these targets there. So, oh crap. Got rid of the Fibonacci too. Okay, no problem. So we should head up. We should go above the 50 and then sell off. Okay, so be mindful. I'm expecting the market to go up before selling off again. Okay, so that's fine. That target is at 39 initially. We could go all the way up to 49. So that 39 is 33,460. So 33. Just going to take this and bring it up here, 33,460, nice and easy, into that zone. All right, we could go slightly higher, but not to worry about it right now. Okay, so from this zone, next week we should go up a little bit. So next week, being a buyer on these pullbacks is not a bad idea. This is a good zone to go up. We've got room to go up, and it should come back up here, and then we should sell heavy. Okay. So looking to go long on the dips. If you want to go long today, okay, these are going to be the levels. Now, remember yesterday I said, guys, this will probably break, but if it breaks, I said don't dive into it, selling it off. Why? Because it's going to break and then it should kind of push up. So they're only going to be looking to go to a place where they bought before, and that was a good buy where they closed above that. So the market comes back to retest exactly that level, and that's your Astro hour there, and this should have been your buy. Okay, if you did that, well done. So this should continue to go up either today, or we should be looking to go long next week. So if the market does come back, you want to look to go up again. The question is, do we have a price? Let's take a look at the daily again. I don't have a price on the daily. Don't have a price on the weekly. So what we're going to do is simple. If the market comes back again into these levels here, just watch the levels here, right? The green zone here. Just mark them in. This is a 15-minute chart, okay? That zone there. If we come into that zone there, if we come into that zone there, okay? It's a 15-minute chart. Just mark it. This is lows of Wednesday, lows of Thursday, coming down into here at Astro hours. You could expect the market to go up. Okay, and that's about it. And that's it. Next week, if we're still in the blue zone and we don't break below it, we're going to look to go long. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. All right, NASDAQ, same kind of thing. Where's that 8 o'clock? That's your 5:45. Now, yesterday, we had 5:30, right? We had 5:30 and 5:55. All right, so that's your 5:55 bar there. And then we had 8 o'clock. Where's 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock is right there, okay? Which is the retracement and the market going up. Now, this would have been your entry yesterday. Why? Because the market came to a place where they bought before. So they come to a place where they buy before, and that's your Astro hour, and it's like a bingo trade, okay? If you sold yesterday, look, the high of yesterday, I guess, was here, right? That's your 3 o'clock, remember? We had 340, 425. So this is 340 bar is on here. And we also had 425. So let's say you missed that one. 425 is right on that bar. So if you sold on there, you would have been in the money as well, because why? You're selling the high. Okay, it's the high of the day before, high of Asia. Just did it, retracing it, pushing it down. Buy level in New York. It's an Astro hour. It's going up. Okay. What about here? Well, this is no man's land. Okay, no man's land. Why? Because these are the highs and these are the lows where they bought, right? And this here is in no man's land. So you're either going to make it technical around here, or you're going to just stay out. Okay, so with the NASDAQ as well today, as you can see, we've still got room to go up there. The resistance for the day is 46. So if we start going up, you've got to look out for 14,802, which should be 14,802 is there. So if the market breaks above this zone, okay, stays above, breaks above it, closes above it, then the pullback is your go long signal, right? If the market comes back into 33, 14,414, it's going to be a bit down here. It would still be a buy level. All right, so if you get into 14,414, this is still a buy level. Okay, this is a level where you want to go long. Okay, and they would have also taken out the stops coming to us from these even lows. All right, so that makes sense. Okay, so we've got even lows here. Market comes lower, sweeps the stop losses. It's a PST target. on the daily, yep, you want to go long if it's an Astro hour. Even if it's not an Astro hour, that's not a bad place to be going long, actually. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin. So there we go. This is Bitcoin. Not much happening. A bit of a breakdown here. Your first resistance is 62. If you want to sell it off, 27,688. Not a bad idea. Okay. Now remember, I said if the market goes up, we should be just selling. Okay. So that's what we do with Bitcoin, because my expectation is the market should come lower than these lows. We should end up somewhere here. Okay. So that's like back in the 20,000 zone there. Okay. And I don't think it's, yes, I don't think it's that far fetched. It's doable. Yeah, you might want to wait for a few days to sell off as well. These are swing days. I've marked them in before, as you can see here. So that's on the daily. But the whole concept is there's still an opportunity to go up there since they sold it off there, but they closed all the gaps. So, any push up is, for me, as far as I'm concerned anyway, like a sign, is like a sign for a sell-off. So we should keep pushing it down there. It's a good impulse wave down. So market sideways consolidating, we should dip down lower, in my opinion. So if the market does go up into those levels, you can sell off. What levels were they? First of all, 62, 27,688, 27,688, which is pretty much your daily pivot there, 27,688. Okay, so this zone, it'll also fill in the gap, as you can see here. Other than that, I don't see anything else here, okay, because that's going to be too far out. On the weekly, it's already done that target, as you know, in the beginning of the week, which is there. So that's basically it. So selling the Astro hours down is the only option. Target zone there. If we have a sharp breakdown, which I don't see a sharp breakdown happening today, because but mind you, I haven't checked what's going on Saturday. Saturday Astro will also impact it. But nevertheless, though, okay, so the US hours can also give us a good sign of what's going on when you're looking at your Astro hours. And that's basically it. So I'm happy to sell Bitcoin whenever it goes up to push further down. And that's the essence of the whole thing, which I've been telling you guys for weeks.